Hello. Welcome. Most of you are probably in an ad right now. Maybe. I don't know. Let me know if you're not. Um, let's just go ahead and show off what we got today. Let's just get to it. Cut to the chase. This one's upside down. Doesn't really matter. We've got two Game Boy colors we're going to do today. We've got a Suicune, obviously by the title and thumbnail, and we've got an extreme green one that I just picked out 5 seconds ago. uh, this one's going to be extreme green buttons and everything, and this one, I apparently don't have any more purple buttons. You mind not doing that? Thanks. I love when my dog just every 5 seconds. It's not annoying at all. But yeah, I'm out of purple buttons. Apparently, I have purple membranes. What did I just say? Sorry, I have to be a parent right now. You just went out. The mail came. They zipped by, so the world is ending. But yeah, it's gonna be Suicune, and this is still gonna be Suicune colors for the buttons. So yeah, I lost my train of thought, but we're doing a purple lens. Usually these don't go with these, but I'm making it happen this time. So yeah, let's go over what we got in stock. And while I'm doing that, if you want me to say your name during our little roll call session here, say something in the chat now. Or inevitably just do it after I say all the hellos, like everybody does. We've got Rayquaza. Let's get a close-up on this, because this is sick. And I'm honestly surprised this hasn't sold yet. And I would be grabbing the Famicom the Famicom Game Boy, but that sold yesterday. Thank you to Ryan. It'll probably pop up eventually. But Totodile is still available from Monday. And of course, we still have our Game Boy Pockets over here. Come on, share the limelight a little bit. We've got a pink, a clear orange, and the cute Pokemon. If it wants to focus, maybe not. There we go. It's very pretty. And then lastly, we've got the clear red, the wood, and the Venusaur. So, if any of these look interesting to you, or either of the two that we're going to build in just a few moments, I'm going to build, you're not doing anything, you're watching, then hit that link in the description, retroremaster.com. Okay, I'm going to end the poll so I can actually see what you guys are saying in chat. We got some hearts. About time. I'm always late, DC. Come on. Where did I get them? Retro Modding, Retro Game Repair Shop, Zed Labs, AliExpress, all the above. But, alright, I'm going to put these away. And let's start tearing these down. Actually, let's say hello. Tony, that's a judgment call for you. But, alright, we got Pat Thickness, DC, Cool Evan, Tony, Zero Sound, Blade, Downright Spiffy. How you guys doing? Hello. How's your day going? Oh, best Game Boy. I like the regular Advance the most. Game Boy Color's a pretty good second. I'd say Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, DMG SP Pocket Micro. I don't know, I kind of like the Pocket more than the SP. But I have to give it to the SP just because it has more functionality. Hello, Doge. I did a Suicune GBC too. It's going, man. It's going, man. Oh, how's it going? It's going. Okay, got it. That's the fun game that streamers get to play. Is what are they trying to say without context? Especially when I have such a delay. I want all Pokemon but cheap. Good luck. You're in the wrong hobby. Thanks, Tony. One of these I got to mod one of my GVAs. Your videos may have made me want to do that. That's kind of the point. That's alright. People spell things wrong all the time, and I just do a guessing game to see what I think they tried to say. Most of the time it's pretty easy. That's what I'm saying, DC. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Not even gonna bother with the screws this time. No point in separating them out when I'm not gonna reuse them. Let's try Wing. I do like modding the GameCubes, but I definitely enjoy the simplicity of Game Boys. The only 9 screws for Game Boy Colors. It's very nice. Very simple. Wish there was a faster way to trim the card slot pin, so. What's the best Pokemon game? I like Diamond and Pearl the most. But if we're going specifically Game Boy games, probably Emerald. I like Fire Red and Leaf Green a lot. That I probably have the most time in. Yeah, I caught the GBA live stream after being live. What screen did you go with? That ribbon cable style looks easier to work with instead of having to fold the one you don't use on itself. Well, the one that I use, you do have to fold it. If you don't have to fold it. When you're using the 32 pin, you have to fold it. But most of them are 40 pin. I like the 40 pin the most because it's easier. But yeah, you do have to fold it if you have a 32 pin GBA. Which you can tell by looking in through the battery cover. There's a little code that in a little tiny spot of the motherboard that you can see, but I don't know what the difference is. My dad is saying those or asking those questions because of my brother-in-law. I believe I told the Harry Potter story before, but I'll say it again to preface the new story. So, my brother-in-law is a Harry Potter fan. I'm not. I couldn't get into them. I never watched them growing up, and my only real experience with them, besides like watching maybe a scene or two while it's on TV, was I don't know. I just never caught my interest. Never piqued my interest. So I didn't really watch them. But then in high school, my girlfriend at the time wanted me to watch them with her. I was like, okay. But I would usually fall asleep in the middle. Just didn't really pay attention. Didn't care for them. I think those are the kind of movies that you have to watch growing up and have nostalgia for now to like them. But I don't know. I would be willing to give it another shot. Anyways, I don't know anything about the Harry Potter movies. And one family night a few months ago, my brother-in-law, William, you'll see him in the chat, he was asking me questions about Harry Potter. I'm like, Will, I don't remember anything about Harry Potter. And he's like, well, what about this in this movie? I'm like, Will, I don't like it. I don't like Harry Potter. I don't really remember anything. Well, what about this one? And just kind of does that 3 or 4 times. And we're all laughing because I don't know anything about Harry Potter. So that's the preface for the story. That's kind of been the inside joke of the family for a while. But on Saturday, if you don't know, Unicorn Farm, we all work at it since it's a family business. On Saturdays, it's usually just me and Will, but either Will or my dad, who comes in before I do, will get breakfast for all of us, and I usually eat my breakfast as my lunch. And so I get there on Saturday, and there's a miscommunication or something, but no one got breakfast. And we had done some outdoor stuff, got a little more tired than normal, because usually I'm just doing work on the computer or whatever inside. So I had worked up a sweat, and I was hungry. And I was thinking, I'll probably get some McDonald's, because there's a McDonald's not that far away. I'm trying to read the name, but I honestly... Moises? That's an old notification, but still, thank you if you're watching. You're probably already enjoying that Game Boy. But, anyways, Will's like, well, I have some nuts. Do you like nuts? I'm like, not really a nuts guy. He says, what about almonds? I'm like, no, I don't really like nuts. Well, what about this nut? And what about this nut? Like, well, I don't like nuts, and I haven't seen the Harry Potter movies. And then later, he's like, oh, there's a can of soup over here. You like soup? And I'm like, no, not really a fan of soup. I like to, like, I wouldn't be opposed if it was like got chunks of meat or something in it. I don't know. So I'm not really a fan of drinking my meal. And so he's like, well, What about this? I said, well, I don't want soup. I don't like nuts. And I don't remember the Harry Potter movies. So, now you're caught up. I think I've told that story about 5 times now, but it's a good one. It's funny to me, at least. Yeah, Tony, I've read your comment a lot of times. I'm not going to just send you stuff. Okay. Well, if you're 10, Tony, you probably shouldn't be on YouTube. Okay. Let's see. Don't need the shells yet. Just get these out. Maybe if there's any Harry Potter fans in the chat, you could talk to Will about the Harry Potter movies. I mean, even if you don't, he'll still ask you some questions. I do not like almonds, no. You and the Retro Future are the reason why I started collecting and modding retro consoles. Just picked up a GBA to complete the collection. Love all your videos and super inspired by you. Thank you. Thank you. Those are the comments that keep me going, so. And I agree, DC. I agree. You have my blessing, DC. Okay. Almonds got that waxy film that gets left behind in your teeth. Makes me not want them even more. I think my only experience with almonds is like trying a candy or something with them. I don't think I've ever just ate an almond raw before. We're not watching the Harry Potter movies, Will. Okay. One of these, we're going to need to do the scraping method, so. Do you ever work on the micro? Hard to find parts for that one? Yeah, that's exactly why I don't. That, and there's not really a mod for it. Not much of a reason to do a mod for the micro. Other than make it bigger. If I were to do that, I wouldn't do it to a micro. Unnecessary expense. Just push him down until he watches the movie. I used Sendico for the first time this month. Time between ordering my parcel and delivery was 5 days. That's pretty cool. Yeah, a lot of the time, I mean, to be fair, I spend a lot of money, so I should get it pretty fast. But a lot of the time now, I get things in 2 days. Like, sometimes faster than Amazon from Japan. And that blows my mind. FedEx is fast. Real fast. Also, while we wait for my soldering iron to heat up, if you want to grab a shirt at the website too, this shirt has been around for a while, and I finally put it up for sale semi recently. Not really that. It's been a while, but a bunch of people asked about it, and then now that it's out, not many people have bought it, which is fine. I'm not expecting everybody to buy every shirt, but I don't know if those people who are asking about it just dropped off the face of the earth or what. But it's another reminder. The Modders Do What Nintendo shirt is up for grabs. RetroRemastered.com. Okay. Might as well put some flux on these parts while we're here. Okay. Yeah, being on the West Coast definitely helps. There was one recently, though. Went to Alaska. Went to Kentucky, I think. Somewhere in the south-ish area. Might have been Tennessee. And then came back to Oregon. I was like, why? Why go all the way across the country? Okay. Now I'm going to talk consistently a little louder because apparently there's some people walking by the house and talking so loud that I can hear them, which is not normal. Not normal at all. And I don't think there's any construction going on, so I don't know what the deal is. But I don't hear them anymore. Okay. If I didn't do that, someone would have started barking again. I could hear her start to growl a little bit, so. Whoever was logistics on that package must have had a couple drinks before work. I mean, I'm just assuming there's probably not a ton of traffic through Alaska. I don't know how many packages go through FedEx Alaska, but yeah, okay. I always forget if I can put these together while soldering. Or if I can solder these together before I stick it in the shell. And I believe I can. If not, we'll figure it out. Okay. There we go. Why is this so blown out? I know I have the auto. I have the auto ISO on, but no, my packages normally don't get sent to Alaska. Usually they just go straight to Portland and then they come down to me. I think I just melted another piece of plastic that's still in there. Nice. And the AC is kicking on, so you might hear that. I'm not gonna do anything about it. Yeah, it's the same connection, just on a different spot on the board. On here, I'm making it so the wires will be invisible because it's going to be the clear one. And this is a clear shell too, but the print covers the entire portion of it up. I've fully gone to Natalie's ways. R.I.P. Okay. That's enough soldering for now. I'm gonna clean up the flux, get some Kapton tape going, stuff and such and things. I need to replace that toothbrush. I need to replace both of these. Okay. Let's see here. I wish that all of these came with these backlight bleed things, but they don't. Okay. And then these I love so much. I love that they've got the tape on here to ruin everything. Now my warranty is void. Like AliExpress would actually take it back. Okay. Stop doing that. Okay, I'm taking it off auto ISO. $200 is fine. Not my best work, but it works. Yeah, I'm the one that does the flashbangs, not the camera. Oh yeah, I guess the camera does it, but I'm supposed to be in control of it. Okay. That's good enough for now. I have not seen the Yu-Gi-Oh shell. I have not seen a Yu-Gi-Oh shell. But I'm also not a Yu-Gi-Oh fan. That means I have not seen any Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't know Yu-Gi-Oh. So don't ask. Yeah, I don't know. I have not seen anything Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay. Okay. Well, this didn't come with a... What's it called? I'm a genius. It didn't come with one of these. IR cover. That's what it's called. Just gonna get all the buttons out real quick. We're kind of cruising. A, B, and D-pad. So that, so we can trying to take up the tape too. I was so excited when the laminated screens came out. Yeah, it definitely does make life easier. Some parts of it. I still have problems with the ribbon cable. Yeah, it looks nice. Yeah, the new screen looks a lot easier. It is, yeah. Being able to just have it all in one, no fingerprints, no nothing, it's nice. Hello, Blank. I definitely need to get some Kapton tape. Sometimes I get the insulation on the screen, sometimes I don't. Yeah, Kapton tape's just very useful in general. Okay. Which, speaking of that, actually, let's get the last bag of buttons out. Let's put the membranes down. I don't have any. At least I don't think I have any extreme green. Ugh. That's orange and yellow. That's fairly extreme green. That's more extreme green. Okay, we'll switch it up. I was gonna just use normal ones. We'll go with this. Another set of normal pads to add to the collection. I like having the wall of things where I can just grab something off the shelf if I need it. But I definitely wish I had more. Because I have all the Game Boy Color buttons separated, but it'd be really nice to have all the Game Boy Advance buttons separated by color too. Because you saw last stream my entire giant tub of Game Boy Advance buttons. Okay. Let's see. Where? It's literally underneath my hand. My goal is to have a rollout workstation that I can lay on my desk or just make a separate desk for all the modding gear. Did you get all those shells on AliExpress too? Yes. So for me, I will typically buy from AliExpress. I do have a very nice deal with Z Labs where they will give me a nice discount on stuff, and it's about the same price as AliExpress for me, and it comes a lot faster and guaranteed, not guaranteed to not be broken, but less likely to be broken because it's going to be way better packaging and all that stuff. But yeah, but then they still don't sell everything that I need, so I usually go to AliExpress. I used to have the same kind of setup with Retro Game Repair Shop, but things happen. But yeah, for what I do, I have to go with the cheaper option most of the time, which is AliExpress. If I don't, then everything's gonna be more expensive, and it's gonna hurt the buyer, and people already complain about the pricing, even though I think it's extremely fair. But usually the people who are complaining about it aren't the ones buying it. They just don't like capitalism. Okay. See, this ribbon cable has no sticky touchpad, and then this one does. On both sides, probably. Yep, on both sides. Very nice. Which, just off the bat, I'm going to go ahead and cut these in half. The yellow tape is called Kapton tape. Kapton, I believe. It's very cheap. If you go to my my list of links, I believe this is under Tools, the Tools tab. It should be linked in there. And if you're wondering why I cut this in half, it's because these touchpads on these 2.7 ribbon cables, which are going to look like this with the weird bicep curl, they're ultra sensitive and really annoying. So you cut them in half and they're less sensitive. It's not always the case. Honestly, it's just kind of random. It's not worth it for me to close it up and open it and close it and open it a bunch of times to try and figure out how sensitive it is. So I just cut it in half, and it has not hurt me since. So, okay, I think we're pretty much done here. Okay. Yes, this one actually glows in the dark. I only have to hold it up there for a few seconds, and then flashbang. Okay, well that wasn't very... Oh. It's not going to be a flashbang because I don't have auto ISO on anymore. See, it glows in the dark. Not a flashbang. Mean. Okay. Home stretch. Yeah. I am ready to be done. Oh, I didn't plug in my laptop. Well, we're going fast anyways. Okay. We can plug this in. I'll get the rest of the screws in a moment, don't worry. Then I'm going to I guess that works. Do that. And then we can do the last bit of soldering. If you hit it with a black light, it charges really good. I don't have any black lights. Okay. Oh, and if you rolled in here after the start of stream, you missed the poll, which was asking people if they knew that the members, that the members have the latest video already available for them to watch, ad free too. I don't put ads on the members only stuff. If there are ads, let me know and I'll change it. It's probably just an accident. Not for regular content though. only for specifically members only stuff. Whew. So if you want to watch videos early or just get extra content, then hit that join button down below. Right next to the subscribe button. It won't pop up unless you're subscribed. So, Erwin. Oh, and also I finally started uploading all of the VODs to the VODs channel because I've not been keeping up with that. Apologies to the VODs channel. The VODs channel peeps. I know not everybody is subscribed to that, but they will be up. The first one, or at least the next one, will be up in probably within the hour after stream. Probably about 2. Probably 2 o'clock is when I'll set it to go live. I still need to add the thumbnail and all that stuff. I was not expecting my tweezers to ding when I set them down. Yeah, ad-free for members. Not for regular content. If it's available publicly, then I can't. That is dumb. I think that if this should just be a thing set in YouTube, if you're a member, you shouldn't get ads on that channel, just like Twitch. But whatever. I don't make the rules. Well, not all of them. I don't make those rules. Oh, also, if you're a member, you only have until like late Thursday night before it becomes Actually, I'm gonna have to re-upload that. I realized that I didn't update the members list for the ending of the video, so I'm gonna re-upload it anyways. So members, you can watch it ad-free. And if you want to be on the list at the end of the videos, if you want to see your name there for this next video, I would become a member now because I'm probably going to change it later today. Am I missing a Phillips head? Tri-wing. That one. Yeah. Hello, Pong. Did you know that Pong is actually a clone game? I learned that the other day. I don't think I said that on stream. It's a ripoff of the Magnavox? Was that the first console? Whatever the first home console was. I think that was the Magnavox Odyssey. Which I believe their game they just called Table Tennis. And then Atari came along and was like, Pong, we did it. And then they got sued for a lot of money. Alright. Let's put these back halves on. Let's just test real quick, you know. Just a quick little test. Not nervous at all since the streams have not been going super smooth. Or they've been totally going super smooth. I don't know what you're talking about. That looks nice. I like it. Touchpad works. Gotta hold it extra long to fill in the logo there. There we go. I hate the grid lines, so I just turn them off. Okay. And start and select. Dude, I always have trouble with start and select. Apparently A. This is why we didn't completely screw it down. Okay. D-pad is fine. B's fine. Start and select. With a little more force. And it's hard to tell if that's just because they're new and the membranes are always pretty stiff to start, or even just needing to screw it down all the way. And that I have to press pretty hard for, and it'll work. I'm gonna try loosening the screws on this one. Not after we try this. That blends in very well. I like it. Especially on camera, it's even harder to tell. See that works very nice. D-pad's definitely stiff, but it's not like fighting me at all. Cool. Start and select are actually really good. Holding it, and let's find a good yellow color for this. Because to me, this is more of a yellow. There we go. That's perfect. That looks so good. It's kind of blown out on camera, but it looks really good. See, it looks more green on camera. I know they call it extreme green, but to me this is extreme yellow. There's like definitely hints of green in here, but I think this is more of a yellow than a green. What do you guys think? Is this more of a yellow or more of a green? Hello, Mr. Mail. I didn't see your chat. I don't even know if you're still in here. What was the last wire for? Is for power. So, you can do it without on the more recent ribbon cables. You do not need the extra power line, but the screen will get a lot brighter if you do solder it. Whoa. Green. I knew you guys were going to go against me. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Green Bean Machine. I still think it's more of a yellow. You can buy it and see it in person and then tell me I'm wrong. What's my favorite bean? I'm not really a bean guy. Alright, let's make sure that there's no accidental touchpad sensing here. This turns to nope, we're good. Cool. Sometimes when you screw it all the way down, the touchpad will be like, oh no, it's being held down. It's not. Oh, the D-pad's so much better now that I screwed it all down. Okay, cool. Let's list this one real quick, huh? What do you guys think? We'll list this one, then we'll fix the other one, list it, say goodbyes. Kidney beans. Kidney beans are cool. Have I ever done an extreme green? Game Boy Color? I feel like I've done this color before. I know I have for a pocket. Extreme. Unless I deleted the listing, I have not. copy or duplicate this. So if you're wanting this guy right here, this boy, then I'm listing it right now. Extreme green. You can go to that link in the description. It'll take you to the Game Boy Color page. There won't be anything there at the moment, but in a few moments there'll be this picture right there, and it will be active on the storefront. You can grab it at retroremastered.com. Should be the top link in the description. Might be the second one. Might be the third one. I don't know. Or you can just type it out, or someone could drop it in the chat if they're a moderator. That'd be appreciated. Okay. I didn't install the middle motherboard screw on mine because RGR said not to. Is that outdated device? Yes and no. I've got two opposing thoughts on that. So one, you can see maybe this might be too extreme. Around here, there's a circle, a little circle around the Phillips screw, because there's a little bit of a cutout for it now because shells kept cracking because they didn't, leave room. Usually in the olden days there was the divider for the batteries, and they removed that to make it easier for lipo mods. But then they didn't think about the fact that, oh yeah, the shell or the screws are gonna be in the way, or the screw's gonna be in the way. So a bunch of shells would crack right here, and then they changed it in the later revision, and it's been that way for a long time. So yes, it's outdated advice, but I just realized that this is not screwed down all the way. But in this case, maybe a little easier to see the circle here. Yeah, you can definitely see the circle there. That is for that screw. But here, this is something I learned from the DMG, because depending on the mod kit you get, I believe it's the RIPS, it might be other ones too, but the board is not the best for button presses, and so it's easier for the board to register your button presses if you actually loosen the screws a little bit. Which obviously you don't want to tighten things all the way on a plastic shell, because then you're more likely to break some screw posts. But if you loosen those screw posts, or those screws a little bit, it should make it a little easier for the buttons to press. So in that case, leaving out that screw might not be the worst advice. It might make your button presses better. And if that doesn't work, if this still isn't good enough, then I might just completely omit that screw and see what happens. Still having trouble with A. Right now, I'm actually going to go in and just clean it, because removing that middle screw won't really help A, to my knowledge. But maybe I just didn't get a good enough clean on those buttons. It didn't link. Let's just see here. Yeah, the first link in the description. It's there. Top link in the description, or this one in the chat. I got a minor question. I asked you about OEM buttons for GBC. I ended up ordering some. The back sticker showing model is in bits and pieces. Should I just remove it and should I replace it? I mean, if you, I don't know. It's really up to you. Like, people ask me stuff like that. It's like, should I remove the sticker? Should I get a replacement sticker? I don't know. And if you're trying to sell it, then to me, would just make whatever looks the best. But to me, replacing it would probably look the best. Thank you for subscribing, whoever that is. I'm in the wrong section. About a Mile Adventures. Thank you for subscribing. You can chat in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna put this off to the side since we're done with it. But yeah, it's really just up to you. Whatever looks best to you. Jake, curious if you have ever owned or memory modded a PSP Go. I have not ever. PSP Go wasn't the phone, was it? One of my friends in middle school had the PSP phone. But no, I have not. I've not done anything with a PSP Go. I'm not really a huge PSP fan. I don't see why it would not want to press those buttons unless I just remove the dirt there. I will use my magical eraser, according to one guy. Someone commented on, I think, the short where I was talking about cleaning the buttons, and they're like, that's an eraser. And I'm like, no, it looks like one, but it's a fiberglass pen. You see the fiberglass there. Let's zoom in on the fiberglass. Erasers don't really fray. You can see that it's fibrous. But even after I responded to them, they're like, no, that's an eraser. Okay, you can use an eraser. And that's not what he was saying. He was saying, this is an eraser. Like, why does it matter? PSP Go was the downloadable game only one? Okay. Xperia Play. They still use that Xperia name. Interesting. Alright. That was really a really bad impression. Andrew, welcome. Okay. I'm gonna also, even though these are brand new, do the wiping trick with the membranes. Rough it up a little bit. Pulling out all the stops here today. I'm not going to do it to the D-pad though because I'm lazy. The D-pad was fine. It does erase oxidization, yes. But it is not an eraser. I don't think you would actually erase any like pencil marks or nothing. All the black coming off of there. Hopefully that solves our issues. If not, I don't know what to do. The membranes will probably not be purple anymore. Okay. I need a drink. I'm still going to use the middle screw. If it doesn't work, I'll remove the middle screw, and if that doesn't work, we're just going to end stream. Scott! How you doing? Scott has one of these shirts. He actually is like the only one that has it in the jet black. Because he got it pre-release. How you doing, Scott? Okay. There we... Start works beautifully. I think select is just stiff. Real question is, yep, A works. Cool. Cool. Yeah, select you need just like a tiny bit more force. I'll try removing it while we're here. A little experiment today. I think I did see that, yeah. The ancient Muse shell. That was pretty cool. I don't really see a difference. So I'm going to put that screw back in. Probably need to take the batteries out before I take off the back half. And let's just close it up. I'm assuming that select will get better over time, just like most start and select membranes. They're just stiff to start. I wear it on special occasions so it stays crispy. Weddings, funerals, date night with the wife only. The way you say it, it makes me think like date night with the wife, but other date nights are fine. Or you can't wear it to other date nights. See you, Erwin. We gotta chat about Secret Invasion when you watch it, though. Alright. One last testaroni here. Hopefully all of our problems have been solved now that we have the all the screws in. See, now select is a little easier. I can feel the stiffness in the membranes. Feel the stiffness in A and B too. I'm gonna loosen these a little bit too. It's a little like quarter turn. Top ones are gonna be fine though. I guess that's more of a third turn. There we go. There we go. Yeah, much better. A and B and D pad I feel a lot better. And starts back to better. And select, still you gotta press a little bit harder. Okay. What if I, one last thing. Just the one by select. Tighten it a little bit. Nope, that makes it worse. Okay. Undoing that. Okay. I think I did it too much. Okay. One last test. Change the color. Yeah. Select is just gonna be like that. If you buy this and you want me to swap these to like an original membrane, just let me know. I'll do that. I'm not gonna say that's gonna fix everything, but it'll probably be a lot better, at least to start. I still do believe that this will get better as time goes on, as it's used and stuff, because that is usually the case. And we can now take the picture. So if you want this, oh no, started watching MKBHD video, not what I meant to do. I don't want to open up Instagram either. If you want this, hit that link in the description or scroll up a little bit and find the link in the chat. I'm going to list it now. Suicune. I know that I've done Suicune a bajillion, million, bajillion times. So we can delete all of those. I'll actually keep the, dang it, I'll keep the glow in the dark picture. And oh, I didn't add one to stock. There we go. Now we should be good. Cool. So if you're wanting this or anything else, check that link in the description. I'm going to put the stickers on and then show off what we still have in stock and stream. Going back to the extreme green one, we'll put all the stickers. I'm going to put all the stickers on the Suicune one. fixing to have to head out as well. Hope you all have a good day. Nice work as always, Jake. I'll see you next time. See you next time. There we go. And one more GBC sticker for the extreme green one. Beautiful. Alright. That is about it for today. I'm going to zoom out a little bit more so you can see the mess. We've got, obviously, Suicune, Extreme Green. Did spend all day doing those. It's still going to be blown out for whatever reason. Less blown out there. We've got Rayquaza. We've got Game Boy Pockets. We got DMGs. And of course, we've got a Totodile GBA. If you want any and all, literally all, you can buy all of them at once. It'd be very expensive, but you could buy them all. You can grab them all at the link in the description. RetroRemastered.com. There's also a link from Mr. DC that probably links directly to GBCs, but that's alright. We're done here. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for coming out, and thank you all for hitting that like button if you haven't done so already. We got 23 likes and 27 people in here, but probably just lost half the audience for saying that's about it for today. That's alright. Thank you all for coming out, and if you want to stick around on Friday, or actually later today in about 30 minutes, there will be an old stream if you want to relive something from a month ago. There will be a stream up on the VODs channel. That link should also be in the description if you want to subscribe there if you haven't already. And every day for the foreseeable future, we will be catching up on uploading VODs to the VODs channel. So it'll give you something to watch every day if you want to do that. I don't know. Up to you. And Friday's video will go over how to install a capture card into your DS. It's pretty cool. But otherwise, I will see you guys. I don't know if you can actually hear that on the screen, but welcome Velcorn again resubbing to the Mod Squad. You can watch the video now. You can watch Friday's video right now, ad free. There you go. But otherwise, I will see you guys in the next one. Later, guys. That was perfect timing. My low battery warning just came up. Wow.